Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about 10 insanely affordable budget travel destinations to visit now. So make sure to watch the full video. That ever-growing travel wish list might be putting some pressure on your pocket, but there are plenty of destinations where you'll get more bang for your buck. From Greece to Guatemala, here are 10 of the cheapest places to travel. You might also want to discover how to explore the world's most expensive city without breaking the bank. 1. Thailand. There's a reason why Thailand remains so popular with backpackers. It's got idyllic islands, a rich culture, beach huts aplenty, tantalizing cuisine and adventures galore, and all available at often staggeringly low prices. Despite the well-trodden routes through the country, it's not hard to get away from the crowds. Check out Nakhon Si Thammarat for some of the very best food the country has to offer, or hire a motorbike to make the 600 kilometers trip along the Mae Hong Son Loop through the forested northern mountains. 2. South Africa. One of the great things about traveling in South Africa, next to the beautiful landscapes, is that it's possible to have a safari experience here, complete with the Big Five, without encountering a budget-breaking bill. Head to Hluhluwe to see white rhino and to avoid the crowds of Kruger, to the Drakensberg for superlative hiking, and don't forget to factor in at least a few days in amazing Cape Town or Johannesburg to experience the nightlife in South Africa. 3. Vietnam. Despite a remarkable rate of change over the decades, since the end of the American War, Vietnam remains an amazing value for Western visitors. The country's greatest attraction is its sublime countryside, from the limestone karsts of the north to the waterways and paddy fields of the Mekong Delta, with blissful beaches and frenetic cities crammed in between. See our readers' vote for the most beautiful places in Vietnam. Then there's the cuisine. Pull up a stool at a pho stall, and for only a couple of dollars you'll eating some of the best food on offer, shoulder to shoulder with the locals. 4. Uruguay. If you've already visited Brazil and Argentina, or are just looking for a better value destination in South America, head instead to neighboring Uruguay. You'll be relieved to hear you can still find excellent steak here and some amazing restaurants. Plus, there are plenty of lovely beaches to choose from. Head to Cabo Polonio for quieter sands and abundant wildlife. And the gorgeous old capital of Montevideo. 5. Cuba. Since relations between Cuba and the U.S. started rapidly warming up, there's never been a better time to visit this Caribbean island. Go now before it changes beyond recognition, and before the prices start to go up and up even more. Hit the salsa clubs of Havana, get caught up in the heady July Carnival of Santiago, or dip your toes in the warm Caribbean at one of the picture-perfect beaches on Cuba. Whatever you do, you'll find it hard not to leave utterly intoxicated. 6. Prague, Czech Republic. Despite being firmly on the tourist, not to mention bachelor party trail these days, Prague still remains one of Europe's cheapest capital cities to visit. For just a few Czech crowns, you can enjoy a hearty meal of Czech food, washed down with decent local Czech beer, of course. The city itself is a beauty, crammed full of history and perfect for leisurely explorations by foot. Check here to see how to avoid the crowds in Prague, and some great train travel itineraries starting in Prague. 7. Greece. Greece has been having a tough time economically in recent years. It finally started trading on financial markets in mid-2018 after years of bailouts. But for many, making ends meet day to day is still hard. If anything, the financial situation is all the more reason to travel here and to support the local people. Prices are still cheaper than they once were, so you might be able to squeeze an extra Greek island or one of the beautiful beaches into your itinerary. Pay by credit card for whatever you can in advance, but take enough cash with you for your travels, and you're pretty much guaranteed an amazing trip. 8. Guatemala. It's hard not to fall under the spell of Guatemala and its compelling mix of natural beauty, Mayan traditions, and colonial legacies. Rock-bottom prices make this one of the best places to study Spanish. Once your linguistic skills are up to scratch, jump onto one of the country's famous camionetas or chicken buses to explore. Soak up the sights of graceful Antigua in the south of the country, explore Guatemala City, or be wowed by the monumental Maya temples of Tikal. For planning your trip, check out the best time to travel to Guatemala. 9. Bulgaria. Often unfairly overlooked, Bulgaria has a lot to offer budget travelers, not least some of the most deserted beaches in Europe, at bargain prices. In addition to its appealing coastline, there's also lots of lovely old towns, including Varna on the coast and ancient Plovdiv, one of 2 European capitals of culture in 2019, and on the Rough Guide list of best places to travel this year. Bulgaria also boasts a number of dramatic mountain ranges that are perfect for exploration on foot or by bike. 10. Portugal. Portugal remains one of the best bargains in Western Europe and is especially worth considering if you want to avoid the more crowded resorts and cities of Spain. Skip the Algarve for the ruggedly beautiful Alentejo coast with its cheap, fresh seafood and vibrant, uber-cool Lisbon. If you're not sure where to start, read our top tips for traveling in Portugal and discover the best of Lisbon's food scene. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.